Hello everybody to lesson 21 of HTML5 Deep Understanding course. And this lesson will start with classes in HTML, and we will know what do we mean classes and what is the perfect using of classes. First of all, classes is used to define the same styles for different elements in HTML. Also, the classes could be used with any HTML element. So we will go and see what do we mean with that things. First of all, let's delete these things. First of all, let's define here an I will define, for example, a class. I will define an HTML element which would be, for example, paragraph. Okay, normal paragraph. In this paragraph I will define a class like that. We define it, and inside the class we could name it whatever we want. For example, I will say first. Okay, first. Okay, then we could define, as we have learned, we could define a style inside our header. Our head tag, we'll say style, just to style that tag. Okay, then to access our class we should add dot, then the name of the class, which is first, then parentheses like that, and we'll write here whatever we want. For example, I'll write here background color. I will say it would be, for example, red or yellow. Could say yellow. Okay, yellow is great. Also, we could see the color. Example, let's say the color will be red. Okay, let's save it and reload and see what we have. Let's go to the file that we have saved it in. Okay, so double click for the file and we say what we have. Here we have there's nothing. I haven't saved. I think we should save, then reload. I think there's some problem or what. We just save it and then go to reload it. Oh my god, the problem was that we have no element here, so we should write, for example, this is first, this is first paragraph. Okay, save it and see what we have. Here we have a paragraph which has the red color and background yellow. Okay, so amazing. So let's go back and see how does that work. Here we have a first, which is a class. Here we have a class which is his name is first. So then we have access to that first class name from the style, and we have changed his background color and the font color. Imagine that we have another tag which would be h2, and inside that I write this is h or header 2 tag, and we need to get the same style as the previous. I will call it class, and I will name it with this. I will name it with the same class of first, so it would get the same style. Let's refresh. Look, we have here header, and it gets the same style of the previous one. Okay, so we could define the same class and we use it for multi tags. Okay, if I need to have multi classes, for example, I need here to have another class which could be second, or for example, I'll call it for example paragraph. Okay, paragraph class. Okay, by the way, to name the class, you shouldn't have spaces between the same name class. You should take it as one word or one sentence if it's long. So here we could declare another, we could call that class only by dot, then the name of the class, then this parenthesis, and we could write here whatever we want. For example, I will change the for example, what could we change? We could change the font size. Let's say the font size, or not the font size, let's say the font color, the font family. I'll change it to Tahoma. Okay, so now the font family will be changed to Tahoma. Let's go and see what we have. Refresh. Look, here the font has been changed. Okay, let's roll back. Let's delete this. Save it. Reload. Look, the font. Okay, let's go ahead. Here the font is the same. I mean, the header and the paragraph, the font are the same now. But when I refresh, it will change. Look, it has been changed to Tahoma. So, or for example, I could change also the color. I will change the color here to blue or to red. It's red now. I'll change the color to blue, or background color to blue. Save it and come and reload it. Look, the background color changed. So we could add as many tags, as many classes we need for the same attribute, for the same element in HTML. So here, for example, if I will add here paragraph class, it will change also. Refresh. It has been changed to the same font style or font family, and for the same background. So this is how to create the classes. So to sum up, we have firstly talked about that the HTML class could be used with all HTML elements. Also, the HTML class is case sensitive. We should notice that it's case sensitive. For example, here I have written paragraph class, which is capital. If I have written paragraph class, which is small, he will not know what do we mean with that class. He will think that this class is another class. So we should focus about that. The classes in HTML is case sensitive, and we could use multi-classes for the same element or for different elements. We could use also the same class, like here first, with different element in HTML. This is enough for this lesson, and see you in the next. Bye.